Good morning, guys. Leslie at Inskeep Acres. Oh, we're gonna take a look at our chicks, turkeys, and we'll go over to the garden this morning and then do some chores. The Cornish cross meat birds moved out. It is today, Wednesday, Monday afternoon, into the chicken tractor. So we've got a little bit of a mess in there. We need to get them moved today, which will just be taking their water, their feeder out, and this will be their first move. So we're gonna have to drag it forward really slowly because they will get stuck at the back until they learn how to move. These guys are much happier. Oops, now that there's less in here. Turkeys, and what is there, 15 layers? What do you guys think? You guys made a mess. Gotta scrub your water every day. They sit up on top of the water and poop all over. Huh. Definitely getting those 30 meat birds out of there made a huge difference, because these guys are messy. Huh. Okay, take a walk through the garden. Alright. Well, you can hardly see it. We'll go over and check it out. Got my scythe out that we got from down at the neighbor's yard sale. And Jason tried to sharpen it a little bit, but we had some fun playing with it, knocking down a bunch of these weeds. These, we'll have to move some stuff in here to get close, but we were just playing around with it. Trying to be careful in here because there is some more dill coming up. I think we are close to picking some of these cantaloupes. There was another one here. Oh, there's a big cucumber over there. First time I've noticed that one. There was one here after we got all that rain. I think it was too wet and it kind of blew out the side. Oh, holy cucumbers up here. So we need to get some of those picked. Ow, just whacked my head on that one. We might get a watermelon. There was a couple up top that were just kind of deformed and not great. All that's left over here is marigolds and a couple basil. I'm a little late, but I'm going to try some fall planting stuff, get some stuff started inside and try to plant out the rest of this, which means we've got to get all these weeds up and get a bunch of this stuff cleaned up. There are, if we didn't kill them the other day, some tomatillos in here. There. There is another one way back that way. Our white grape is doing well, or green grape I guess is doing well. We need to get that tied to the fence. This Concord did not sprout or grow at all, so I think we'll do some cuttings from these and try to plant some over there. But there's kittens. Troublemakers, they still need homes. Anybody close to us need kittens? Here is found two sites actually down at the neighbor's yard sale, estate sale. Here's some of our Concord grapes. Oh, I need to come in and get all this stuff weed-eated, but I've had other stuff that was higher on the priority list, so They are starting to ripen. Not doing bad, but we need to get some of this trained a little better. And this is the one that the goats were all eating the leaves from. So there's just a few little grapes here. I don't think there's any other. I think it's just that one little section. So sweet potatoes are doing fine. I watered them pretty well the other day. They were kind of half dead. Regular potatoes, they're there. I don't know. We'll see what we get. So the other day I harvested, I don't know, about 24 tomatoes. They were, only a handful of them were ripe. I needed some for dinner, and that was, what, Monday? What are you doing, kitty cat? And now I see it looks like tomato canning is going to be in full swing here pretty soon. You guys see all those blushing tomatoes? We'll take a walk around. Obviously, this end right here I did not get tied up, and this whole side. This is what it looks like when you don't trellis and prune your tomatoes. Even though these are determinate, so I only prune kind of the bottom. This is what it looks like when you do prune and trellis. Even some of these got away from me. So much easier, so much nicer, up off the ground. These can get water and everything splashing from the ground and get like mildew and stuff. These will be much healthier. So all of these, oh my goodness, lots and lots of tomatoes. This is the slicer that I guess got mixed up in there. Oh, you almost got stepped on, kitten. A bunch more all the way down. This side is a little bit further behind, which is good. So I can process these and then these. And this we're just going to have to dig through and find tomatoes when they're ready. Most of this has been pulled. Got a few kohlrabi that are left that need to be pulled. Trying to let these 2 butternut ripen. Plant's completely dead. So we're going to try to plant some more stuff down here for fall. I chopped back all of my kale. Those cabbage worms were taking over, and they are starting to come back. These two, if you guys can see, starting to grow new leaves. Basil, another cucumber, actually 2 cucumbers over here. These kohlrabi need to go. Another kale, weed, kale. And peppers are finally starting to come up. I have harvested a couple jalapenos. Big basil. Got green peppers. And hopefully Jason will get plenty of habaneros. We have been picking a lot of chocolate cherry tomatoes. Let me step back and show you guys how big these plants are. So that's a cattle panel, which is, I'll have to look up how many inches. 40, 50, I don't remember. I'll look, I'll put it on the screen. And it's, I don't know, 8 inches off the ground. Plus they're growing way up over the top. Again, this is why tie up and prune. Cherry tomato. These two are slicers. I don't remember, best boy, big boy. I think they're best boys. These are all cherry tomatoes. And you can see I tied up the bottom, but the top is, especially this one, starting to go a little crazy. Some more that are not quite 100% ready, but so good. Another cherry, basil. This is a jalapeno. And then there's two more slicers here that are, we had BLTs with a couple slicers and a couple Romas. And then I made lasagna the other day. That was what I come out Monday for some tomatoes. But getting pretty good sized. Bees. I bought some stuff to make another hive, and apparently the neighbor's making their hive, and he decided he was also making me one. So that was pretty awesome, because I haven't had time to make mine. And I went Kane. Kane's trying to find somewhere to lay down in the shade. What are you boys doing? Anyway, I moved the little boys from the other side back to here. Cats everywhere. You guys need to find new homes. Too many cats. Too many cats. 4 babies. Need homes. I did pick a few strawberries. Just kind of waiting. Try to get this under control. Once some stuff starts dying back, when I can chop the asparagus down, and I don't know, we'll see. Oh no! The tomatillo split. I need to get it picked back up and tied up there. These guys are going nuts. Again, this is what happens when you don't prune and tie your tomatoes. These are all Romas. I didn't have anywhere else to put them, so that was what they got. Elderberry, elderberry, blueberry, blueberry. This one's really kicking butt. Blueberry. The rhubarb I had in a pot, I don't know, sitting way over there. I didn't know where to plant it. Still didn't know where to plant it, so I stuck it there. And looks like cats or something have been digging in here. I found back in one of our compost piles 3 mullein plants. So I think they are going to go out around fruit trees. Thinking about putting this out there as well. We'll see. But for now, that's where they're living. Oregano going nuts. Sage. Looks like it's got some stuff I need to clean out of there. And black walnuts and a volunteer tomatillo. Those things we're finding everywhere. So that's kind of what we've got going in the garden. I don't know if you guys can see all the dragonflies. They're all the way from the tree. I don't see quite as many. I mean, I can see them as far as over those trees there. There are dragonflies everywhere. My understanding is they eat a lot of bugs. And we always have a lot of dragonflies. So hopefully they're getting good meals around here. Hi, Abel. Got eye boogers. Come out to help me with chores. Okay. I'm gonna let the big turkeys out. Look out, Abel. Ooh. You guys knocked over your food, your water. These guys are like mini wrecking balls. Are you coming out with your friends? They're not real bright. You walked right past the door. Turkey! Turkey, turkey! Come on, turkey! Oh, she'll figure it out. Huh. Okay. Try to let them out in the morning. They go out in free range all day. Stalk me most of the time. And then lock them back up at night so that Abel doesn't think that they're overnight play toys. Really, chicken? I'm so tired of catching chickens. Hi, little girls. How are we doing? We need to find a new spot to move you guys to, huh? Yep, you guys have been here long enough. We have another show coming up soon. So we need to decide who's going and who's staying. I think we'll probably, what is there, 18 Dolings in here? We'll probably take 10 to 12 of them. So that would be the Fairbury Fair, an ADGA sanctioned show. And then that same week we go over to Bureau County. Hi, ladies. Grocery pen. And then we have Sandwich Fair the beginning of September. Hi, ladies. Jason cleaned a bunch of this. I still have to go in and rake out underneath here. But there's a feeder again. Look at all of this. Whoa, Rosie. Yeah. So that's towards the top of my list to finish. Can you not headbutt my hand? Gemma. Gemma, did you get your head stuck? Oh, this is going to be a mess. You've been stuck for a little while because you got yourself a spot. Walked out here. I don't know why you must do this. There you go. What's up, guys? Okay. So, you can tell we swept this off yesterday. I ordered some like silicone edging. Hi, Kringla. To try to put along this end. Well, this end probably doesn't even need it so much, but we probably will. Along this side and this side for sure. You guys, where's she at? Oh, this little troublemaker was the one that sliced her belly. I think, on here. And I don't know where Hi Slash is. Slash actually has a cut, or had a cut on his neck. I don't know where he's at. I gotta move this and rake underneath there. Hi, ladies. Where is... Oh, he's laying down with Boo Bear. This one is nuts. Hi, Kit Kat. How's your belly? You can see it's still kind of swollen, but it is healed up nicely. She was on top of this shelter the other day. Not even sure how she got there. I was milking the other day and she jumped over the wall and was on top of like the kids' stall. And that's down here to get cleaned up. Hi Boo Bear, hi Ritz. Hi Biscotti. Slashers. See, he had a cut here on his neck. So, we're gonna, excuse me, try to put stuff over this today. But I think we're gonna have to come through and wipe it and clean it. It's like slides over and it's got sticky on the inside where you pull the tape and it sticks. Hi Samoa. Okay. You need to go to the grocery pen too? What is this? You scratch her and she fattens up. What was that? It'd be good on one of those like ASPCA commercials. Till you touch her and then she goes back fat. Okay. Razzle madazzle. How can this big goat and fat belly fit through a cattle panel? Abel, I showed you the boys. Turkeys. Oh, they're like stuckers. Oh, Abel, you stopped in front of me. Yes. You had your hay already. I'll get your grain. Whoa. What else do we have to check out? No, you stay over there. Jason's pumpkin. The other one. We only have 4 of these guys left. Hi. There's 3. Where's the other one? The other big boy. Boy, girl, girl. There's another big boy like that one. Here he comes. Look at that waddle. I think this is the biggest one. Their chins have chins. Oh my goodness. Okay. Neighbor's chicken. There's Thor boy. Oh. Yeah, I got to get your breakfast too. You're a big guy. And Mama pigs. What do you guys think? What? Yeah, we hear you. Obi-Wan, what are you doing up there? Are you playing King of the Castle? You're so handsome. You're all handsome. Yes, you're all handsome. But look at you. What are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, they're all here. You guys are stinky. No longer white face. Yellow pea face is the worst. Yes, Ghost. You are the stinkiest of them all. Ugh. Okay. And then there's Faye. And Fred. I don't have your breakfast yet, Faye. I'll have to go get it. We're taking our morning walk and checking everybody, though. Huh. Are you hiding in the tree? Look at the flies on your face. The flies on your face. I need to put wipe some fly spray on them, huh? You're such a sweetheart now. Yes. Flies everywhere. Hi, Fred. He's like, stay away. Oh, Faye. What you think? Got some mud on your toes. Nope, that was poop on your toes. What you think? You saying hi to everybody? Should we tell them what Jason named you? He doesn't like the name Faye, even though your name's Fable. Jason says your name is Jugs, because you're going to be filling milk jugs. Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think you really care though, do you? That horsefly go. Hear it buzzing around, but I don't see it, Faye. At least the temp's cooled off for you guys. Look at you. Right up here close. No? Okay. I guess I'll go get everybody their grain. I have been moving them in this back pasture. I closed this gate off. I got a line kind of across it so they can only go so far, and every few days I move it back a little bit further. I'm gonna sneak up behind you, Fred. Don't freak out. Will you let me fly spray you yet? They are all over your legs. That's probably the closest that he's let me get to him. Oh, forgot to tell you too. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Jason cleaned the buck pen as well the other day. Even though they're already making a mess. Cleaned up that spool that fell apart over there. Cleaned up all of this. Added it to compost piles back there. Hi, sir. And I do have a whole list of names. A couple people had some suggestions. My cousin had a whole list of names. So we need to start picking some names for the little boys and the little girls. More specifically the little girls, because I have to get them registered before we can take them to the Fairbury show. Yeah, I closed the gate so you guys can't get back here. You don't peck at Jason's pumpkin. He'll be very, very, hey, mad. Turkeys. Alright. I am going to get everybody's grain and get them fed. Hi, big guy. What do you think? You already had your breakfast. Well, I don't know if you ate it, but I gave you your breakfast. Huh. Alright. Come on. Let's go do chores. Good afternoon, guys. We are gonna see what we can harvest here in the garden. It looks like most of those tomatoes from yesterday are about ready, and whatever's not will finish ripening on the counter. Looks like we're gonna have to start canning some tomatoes. I think some of these cantaloupe, that one, oh, if you guys can see it under there, might harvest a couple of those. And of course a bunch of cucumbers. And then we're going to put a little bit on those basil, but this basil down here by peppers, right there, we're gonna harvest a bunch of that. There's a few cucumbers here, probably a little bit of that basil. We're gonna have a basil. Oh, there's a mole under my landscape cloth again. Okay. I don't. There's probably a couple of small jalapenos, but probably wait on those. Looks like this basil's been going crazy over here. It looks like I need to harvest a bunch of that again. So I didn't notice these slicers blushing yesterday, so that's something new. Okay, well, that's the plan. Did I say why we were harvesting basil? I got sidetracked with the mole tunnel there. We're gonna have a basil chicken pesto, basil pesto chicken pasta for dinner tonight, and it has kind of a cream cheese with milk and stuff, but not sauce. Sorry, sidetracked with this mole tunnel here. And we might add some tomatoes to that, since I think we're going to have quite a bit. I'm going to try some fermented pickles, I think. And probably try again at canning. Open kettle canning, I suppose. Regular pickles. And we'll probably end up canning some tomatoes while we're at it. I also, let's see, I have probably, I was gonna say, 29 minutes left until I have to go in and do my next step on my cheese. I tried to make some cheese the other day, and I think the milk was a little too old. It didn't even turn into curds or set, so the pigs got that. And we're trying again with about 2.5 gallons of milk, so Joe, why are you panting? It's only 80 degrees. It feels nice out here. Alright, I'm gonna get to harvesting tomatoes. We'll see if we can find somewhere for you guys. Okay. So, yes, Clark. I just found this guy on my tomato, and he's apparently been eating this. So I took a picture, Googled it, and it says it is a corn earworm, but if he's going to be destroying my tomatoes, he's got to go. So, yeah. Okay. Well, that looks like our tomato harvest for here. I'm gonna go over and check out those slicers and see if they're ready. I did get a little slicer from the one that's right over here. Okay, that looks like our tomato harvest. Wow, that makes them look really yellow. They're not as yellow as they look in the camera, but something has been munching on my leaves here. And that's what I was standing here staring at it for a little bit, looking for some sort of caterpillar or something. And I don't see anything. I don't see any damage on tomato plant. So I'm not sure. It's just eating around, look at those, the edges of the leaves. Let's go back and look earlier in this video for yesterday and see if I see that, or if it just happened in the last 24 hours, because I don't remember seeing that yesterday. Okay, I guess get some basil. We'll start with this basil. Oh, I should probably bring this closer. Cut their basil, they had a pot with water in it, which is really smart, but I didn't think to bring one out, so just gonna put this way back. Another bowl. Definitely gonna have to get another one to put cucumbers in. Oh. Yes, Clark. We're gonna see if we can trim this one way back. And then I will make I'm gonna go in the house, turn this all into pesto. I'll use, I don't know, maybe a cup for dinner tonight, and the rest I'm gonna try putting in the freezer. Well, the camera said it was too hot. I don't know how far it got, but that's what's left of our basil. I'm gonna take this in the house. My timer went off to go do my next step on the cheese, and then probably come back and see about harvesting cucumbers. Okay, next step of the cheese is done. We had about an hour. I took a bowl of cucumbers that has been sitting in the house, several days, probably almost a week, and gave a bunch to the chickens and the pigs, and gave some to the horses, but Rockstar eats it and Simon doesn't, so now we're going to pick another bowl of cucumbers. I was looking at that and it came off, so we're going to take that in the house. That one is definitely ready. I'm not sure that that one is completely. I've never had cantaloupe make it this far, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Alright, I'm just trying to trellis some of the vines that are hanging. She's not barking at anything, Joe. She just wants in. Nobody's in there to let her in, though. Some of these big ones may end up going to the pigs. dog's kind of losing it. She likes to stand at the back door and bark for somebody to let her in. She doesn't realize that I'm out here and there's nobody there to let her in. Okay, I'm gonna have to take some of these in, come back out with another bowl. Some of these that were on the ground over there have bug damage. So those are just gonna go straight out to the pig. This one's got some damage. This one. Starting to kind of yellow. I can go to the pigs too. So it looks that one's got a little bit of damage to it. I'm not sure where that came from. Must have been sitting there. So if I take this one in, see if there's edible on it. Got 2 other cantaloupes, a bowl plus more of cucumbers, small pile for the pigs. There is one more cucumber plant over there that I'm going to go see if there's anything on. And then I'm going to get all this stuff in the house. Okay. One laying on the ground, kind of damaged. 4 smaller ones, and I guess that's our harvest for today. So I'm gonna go in and make some pesto and see about doing some cucumbers, making some pickles, probably trying a couple different recipes. I've got about 25 minutes left until I have to check the curd on my cheese. One of these days when I actually kind of get cheese figured out, like hard cheese, I'll try to kind of take you guys through the steps, but I'm still trying to figure it out. I've only had maybe 2 wheels turn out, and the first one was supposed to be a cheddar, and it was good, but it was more like a Parmesan, kind of dry. Yes, Clark thinks so too. The one we tried a month in, a cheddar, seemed to be pretty good, but the rest of it is kind of still aging in there, so I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully this cheddar will be pretty decent and I can start kind of figuring out more and more. We really love like a smoked Gouda and an extra sharp cheddar and pepper jack, Colby jack, so, and feta. I really love some feta. So those are all in my plans. I want to check this. There's some dill over here, so I'm trying to not squish all of that. I don't think that one's ready yet, so we'll leave it. So I guess that's it, guys. Have a good day. See ya on the next one.